start off, I have to say, loved the film. So refreshing to have something original. It feels like in the day of sequels, remakes, reboots. So,
Thank
James,
you.
what brought about the creation of this film?
Well, the film is actually a reboot of a 1932 title called Twin More. And
Okay, I didn't realize that.
it's sorry, I've just always really been fascinated by twins, and I dated an identical twin, and then I wrote the first draft shortly after he broke up with me.
Okay. Well, I did not realize it was a reboot of something else already. So
No,
my bad
no,
on
that was a
one.
joke. It's not.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay,
I was just
okay,
joking.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's original.
No,
It's
you're-
original.
You're
Everything
good.
must have IP.
What led you to take on this role in this film? What drew you to it?
Everything. Initially, I mean, it was one of the best scripts I ever read. It's the best thing I've ever read. I mean, I was obsessed with it. When I got it, and then I watched James's first film, and I was just like, he's insanely talented. The only thing that would stop me at this point is if like he was the worst. So then we met, and he wasn't, and I just couldn't believe that I had an opportunity to engage on it, let alone to attach to it. And so yeah, and then those feelings just really stayed with me over the years that we were trying to get it off the ground, which were many. And I'm so grateful and happy that we did stick together, and just grateful to have humans around me too. That we were never trying to. Again, you brought up in this industry sometimes, like especially for actors, you can have people in your ear being like, this isn't a hot project, or it's like, it's gone cold, you're screwing yourself up in the marketplace. It's like, shut the fuck up. And luckily, I'm just grateful that I don't care about that at all. I really don't. I care about this, and I love this movie, and I wanted to do it, and so we did it.
I just thought it was so original. It's not even, the role is an opportunity to do something different. So that was really refreshing, but I just wanted to be part of the movie. I just thought it was such an original and great, well done, fun, moving story. I just wanted to know who's this filmmaker, and was excited to be part of the beginning of what I think will be a really long career.
Yeah, I felt the same. It felt so fresh. It felt funny. It felt like it explored dark themes in a kind of at times, very delicious way. And I was just really excited to get the chance to play someone like Marcy. I've never done it before. And I'm very grateful to James for letting me do that when there was not much evidence that I would be able to. So yeah, it was just such a lovely project to be a part of.
It's a great movie. You guys have great
Thanks.
chemistry together. And so the film, it touches on grief. And unfortunately, we all experience grief at some point in our lives. How did you guys go into preparing for these roles?
Well, I think from a writing phase, I'm looking for specificity. I find that as an audience, you see universality in that respect, and trying to identify pieces that would support the narrative, whether it's the idea of running into somebody who misidentifies you as your twin brother, or the Pop-Tart, trying to weave these into the story in a way that felt organic, but also felt unique to the process of grieving. Yeah,
I was really drawn in by the pain and the humor, both of which are things that I've experienced a lot of in my life, and I found to be very human in terms of, I guess, how I operate and what I've experienced, and I don't know, and the rest of it's sort of intangible. It's hard to articulate. We're sort of reflecting on a relationship to it more so even now in this chapter of releasing it, but it's hard to say sometimes when you just understand a language emotionally and want to lend yourself to that, to telling that story,
Oh gosh, I mean, there's no preparation for the depth of what this person is going through. What I thought about is, where is she in processing what's happened? And she's not very far into understanding how to manage where she is. So that I know something about, of sort of being in process about something, or not feeling resolved, not feeling that I'm on the other side of a painful experience. So it was all of that. And then it's just, you have a wonderful director and a wonderful actor in Dylan. And so you just listen and respond to them. And yeah, it was just a great experience.
I mean, for me, I was playing Marcy, so she was kind of almost the light at the end of the tunnel, I feel, for the grief. For me, she kind of represents, what you can get through when you have someone beside you who's willing to love you through your dark moments and give you some grace and provide some lightness, because, it would just be too unbearable otherwise. Sometimes you need that person who can just be that warm, comforting presence beside you while you work through your grief. So it was nice to be able to play that counterpoint.
Yeah. Marcy was definitely that, like you said, the light at the end of the tunnel, that bright point in this film. She was an amazing character. What was it like taking on this? Like you said, you haven't really played this role before. What was it like embodying a different kind of character?
It was really scary. I know that sounds so ridiculous, but I keep a work journal, and I flicked through it recently, and I even took some photos to send to the guys, because every day I just wrote, I don't know what I'm doing, and I think I'm the weak link, because I had no concept. Obviously you want to bring something fresh to every role, but in roles where maybe I have to play like someone completely psychotic, or someone, which I have played a few times, or completely broken or traumatized, I kind of have certain markers that I've hit before where I know I'm on the right path. Whereas with this, I had no prior experience to exploring a character like this. So I kind of just had to trust James and trust my instincts, and hope that he would tell me if something was terrible.